Welcome back to day 21 of your healthy lifestyle journey. I am your guide, Dr. Lori, and today we're going to talk about why caloric restrictions just don't work. For decades, we have been told the same thing: just eat less and exercise more. And yet, here we are. People are more frustrated, more tired, and more confused about weight and health than ever before. Here is the truth. Caloric restriction does not work long term. And we have had studies for decades showing us exactly that. Why? Because the equation is missing a critical third piece. Yes, weight is influenced by what you eat and how much you move. But the third leg of that stool is your metabolism. And metabolism is not fixed. When you consistently eat less, your body doesn't just say, "Great, let's burn more fat." Instead, it says, "Uh-oh, food is scarce. Let's conserve energy." Your metabolism slows down to match your new food intake. Here is a simple example I want you to think about. If I weigh 150 pounds, I can't just cut out 500 calories a day, which would make me lose approximately 1 pound a week for 150 weeks, and then magically get to 0 pounds. That is obviously not possible. And why is that? Because the body loves homeostasis. Your body adapts, it adjusts, and it protects you. So as your calories drop, your metabolic rate also drops. Now let's talk about the other side of the advice. Just exercise more. Now, exercise is fantastic. I am a big proponent of exercise and movement. I think it's one of the best things that you can do for your health. But most studies show us that when people exercise more, they also get more hungry. And then what happens? They naturally eat more to compensate for the calories that are burned. So if we're talking about a healthy lifestyle, caloric restriction is not the answer. Instead, I like to focus on food quality, not deprivation. So during your eating window, we anchor your meals around three key issues. One is protein, another is fiber, and the third is healthy fats. At the same time, we were working on reducing our added sugars, our processed foods, and our refined carbohydrates. Now, this might sound like a lot, but I want you to remember that this is a 30-day journey and is not a quick fix. We are building our lifestyle one habit at a time. So let's talk about food quality for a minute. Is organic best? In some cases, yes. Does organic usually cost more? Most of the time it does. So instead of trying to do everything at once, I want you to pick a few changes that are realistic for your life and then master those. When those feel easy, then we can add one or two more changes. Remember, this is a lifestyle and not a diet. And the habits that we're focusing on, they're not new. We have been looking at fasting and eating and non-eating windows for centuries. So today's action step is I want you to pick one or two things that you can focus on starting today. Maybe you prioritize protein at every meal in your eating window. Maybe you swap out unhealthy fats for healthier ones, using extra virgin olive oil instead of vegetable oil. If you love bagged popcorn, choose one that is popped in avocado oil with sea salt instead of popped in sunflower oil. Maybe you skip alcohol tonight and you pour sparkling water into a wine glass. make it feel really special. Maybe you add a serving of vegetables to every meal in your eating window. Now, you don't have to do all of these at once or all of them today. I want you to pick one or two. What are you going to choose? I would love to hear your choices. You can either put them in the comments below or share them at our next live session. Now, that's it for today. Go out and make it a healthy day.